Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today we're going to take a look at the M8A1, the Tier 4 American tank destroyer with a turret. Now, I was thinking about what to compare this tank with, and really there's not a whole lot, because let's take a quick look in the tech tree. Let's move this one around. Okay, so for the Americans we have the T40, which we can pull up, but why not? We'll put that in there. British, we have the Electo, which is pretty similar because they pretty much have the same gun. It's pretty much fast as well, so you know, no armor. There's nothing really to compare this tier. I mean, the Electo pretty much uses the same gun. It's called differently, but it's pretty much the same gun. For the Germans, we have the Mortar 38T and the Hetzer. Well, the Hetzer has armor, this thing does not. You know, so the 38T would be the better choice, which has this slightly better gun really out of the two. But this one has a turret. It's like, you know, you can throw any argument at, you know, about these tanks at it, and it's like, yeah, but it has a turret. Well, it's no competition with the French because that thing just sucks. Sata, that's what I call it. Because that's what you can have in that thing. And you have the SU-85B. SU-85B, of course, gets a great gun for its tier. So there's not really a whole lot to directly compare to because it's the only turreted one. Hit points, they're all fairly similar. Weight, fairly similar, except for the T40 is one heavy SOP for some reason. I don't even know where they put it. I guess hull armor. It has quite a bit more, almost double. So hull armor, if you look at the open top ones, most of them are gonna be shit. Turret armor, well, none of these tanks are gonna have that, so like I said, there's just not much to compare, so I'm not even gonna compare to others. There are other tanks out there like the Mortar 38T and the SU-85B that have way better guns, because it's not the best gun, but that's what you're gonna get. But the turreted TDs, they are not gonna get the best guns in the game. And that's going to be throughout the entire line. View range 370 is a bit disappointing, I have to say. I mean, if you look at the SU-85B, it has 390, which is excellent, of course, but 370 is a bit disappointing. I would have rather seen a little bit more, but yes, I know I don't have crew because me and Lola played a couple of hours last night to get our T49s. And we had a pretty interesting first game in it, but probably show you that tomorrow, I'm thinking. Well, we'll see. Anyways, this is about the M8A1. Let's get to the tech tree real quick. See where it's located. It's right here. It's the first turret TD, and it goes into the line with the T49, Hellcat, C25AT, yada yada yada, all the way up to the T11E. T110E4. I hate these names. I can never keep these apart. You have the 5, the 3, and the 4, and yeah. So anywho, I didn't keep it to ASUSTeK because frankly I don't really care, but I am gonna review it. So let's take a look at the research tree real quick. You have two guns to pick from. The 3-inch AT gun, which is a howitzer gun, I do believe. 3-inch, more than likely it will be a howitzer. But from what I've heard about it, it's kind of down to preference, really. Yeah, I usually don't prefer the howitzer guns just because they can't hit a fracking thing. But this isn't an entire howitzer gun, actually. Now that I look about it, I don't know. I thought it was a howitzer, but now I'm kind of doubting it. Although, don't know. Anyways, it's half the rate of fire for not that much more damage. It has less accuracy, same aim time. So what you get is a way faster firing gun here, or a slightly more damaging gun here, but with 9 less penetration. In almost all cases, I will prefer pen and accuracy over damage, so that's my choice why I go with this, and that seems to be the general consensus to go with this one. And yeah, this is a howitzer gun now that I think about it, so it has a slow shell travel time. Keep that in mind. That will mess up your aim because you have to work with that. You know, you have to, I don't know. it's just a lot harder to hit these shells. They'll fly at a higher arc and all that, and slower, so you have to lead your target more, and yeah, not a fan. But you know, if you want, you can go with that, but I would recommend the 57mm. Other than that, if you've played different American tanks already, you'll have most of this researched. At least I did. And see, I already had the top engine, but yeah, my case is a bit different, but I've been through the Stewards, so that's probably why. T82 gets this engine as well, so if you research on a previous tank, you'll have it. So there's a lot of ways to already get that. Radio as well. Goes onto the artilleries, the T49, the Hellcat, the T69, so in case you've been down this line already, because my tech tree was the weirdest of all. Well, not really actually, you could go through here. But I played this tree before these two were out. These two didn't exist when I played through here. So I had this research, as you can see. I got all the way up to the Jackson and all the way up to the T28 prototype. So I've been around this entire thing. I was just missing this a little bit. So that's why I filled it out. One of the reasons, at least. So, yeah, what more is there to say about this thing? Let's take a look at its own stats here. 350 horsepower with a 15-ton tank. It's pretty good. Top speed of 58. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get there, but you can definitely get up to that speed. Traverse speed at 40 feels a bit lacking on this tank. Let's see what it is on this one. 30. Well, oddly enough, this one feels more mobile than this one. I don't know. Maybe it's a ground resistance that's better. I don't know. It actually is a slightly lighter tank as well. Hull armor, garbage. Turret armor, garbage. Don't expect to bounce anything. I don't think in all games that I've played in it, I've bounced a single thing. Shell, let's take a quick look at the gun. 110 pen, 75 damage. It's a fast firing gun, so you basically just unload. It's less than a 3-second reload without a rammer. Turret reverse of 18, it's pretty slow, and be very careful with that, because that can get you into trouble. And a view range of 370, like I said, it feels a bit lacking for an open top. Oh, and one thing to note is the depression kinda sucks. For an open top vehicle, you would think that the breech can pretty much get, you know, you have all the space you want up here, because it's open top, but for some reason the breech just, they put a bar on here and the breech just won't go any higher. Interestingly enough, the breech is mounted sideways. You see that? Huh. So they already mounted it sideways to get a bit more room in here, I guess. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Not really, but it's sort of interesting. Anyways, quick look at the thing. It's pretty small, and it looks a hell of a lot like the Stewart line. Pretty sure it's built on the same basis, or, you know, derived from it. Anyways, that's more than enough mumbo jumbo for me about this tank. Let's take a look at how it plays. Anyways, that is all I want to show you about the tank, but I forgot to mention one thing, or show you one thing. Take a look at this. This is Lola G's stats. M8A1, 70% victory ratio. Yeah, we played this tank last night, pretty much just last night. 2 days ago, a little bit, but 70% victory ratio. Let's take a look at mine real quick. Vehicles, M8A1, 64% victory ratio. I did a couple of games without her. See? I need to play with her more. She wins more. Well, yeah. It's only 45 games, but we were on a damn roll last night, that's for friggin' sure. Only killed 5, so no Top Gun in it, but, you know, what do you expect? It's a tier 4 and not a hell of a lot of games in it. But still did pretty well, I would say. 53 kills in 45 games. I got killed 28 times, so survived 37%. That's not bad. Hit ratio, not great. It's not a very accurate gun, so... Maximum damage, 1600. Not bad at all. Anyways, let's get to the game, and yeah, let's take a look. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at what we can do. We are here on steps. Let me pull up the list here. Yeah, it's not a bad matchup, I guess. It seems fairly even. The amount of tanks. 3 heavies each side. They have a TD, or we have a TD, they have a Sherman. Yeah, it's fairly equal. There's the first one. get back into normal view. Yeah, grab shot. Immediately pull back behind the rock because he might have lit me up. This is really annoying. I can't see a fracking thing through those bushes, so I couldn't tell that he was in the ditch there. And I couldn't tell that I knew it was coming out, I just couldn't tell what was between me and him, which is really annoying. It's been... And it just goes down at that fire. It's a bad start, okay? So, well, I'll just let him go then. We do not have a lot of tanks on that flank just yet. Stewart is getting nailed. So I'm just looking a bit here, trying to figure out, and then look at my mini maps. Like, what the hell are all these tanks still doing there? Shot goes low. Nope, somebody tracked him. Put one into his side. Shot goes high. It bounces off his upper plate. Pull back, because I'm pretty sure he saw me. Or he's just firing my direction, I'm not sure. So, you know, better safe than sorry. Oh yeah. I was definitely lit. But, look at the map. How many tanks are just now rolling out and sitting still even? It's unbelievable how many semi-AFKers we had at the beginning of this game. Absolutely unbelievable. DW2 hasn't even moved. Panzer III is still there. Just so much. Oh, look. He does not have the upgraded engine yet because he is slow as hell. Oh, I think we tracked him there. Ooh! Good shot. It just barely went over the hill. Sort of lucky that that one landed, but you know, can't complain. So, meanwhile, on the other flank, Lola's protecting the base. And meeting some heavy resistance there. Although most of them haven't shown up yet. Our Churchill and Kehoe are on the base itself capping. Put one into him. Nope. And dang it. I'm not gonna see him, but you know, safety first, pulling back in case I was lit. Nope, can't see him. That's what you have to do in this tank. It's so damn squishy. You're gonna have to pull back constantly just to make sure. That was a lucky shot. There we go. Finish him off. Too late for our friends though. And the flank has fallen. Crap. So, once again, we pull back as far as I can, and I'm just gonna try to light him and not directly engage him right now because that would be foolish. Taking out a KV-1. Who's at full health? Yeah, I'm not gonna win that game. So it seems that the rats are abandoning base, you know, the ones that were camping base the entire time without any good reason. Put one into him. Back off, he misses. Critical hit, goes low into his trap, does nothing. Put another one in, excessively low roll. Missed the next one. And I know this KV is coming for me, so I go flank around him. Be where he doesn't expect you. I'm pretty sure I was just barely out of proxy spotting range. Let me show you that. On the minimap, see that white circle around me? Any tank that's within that circle will light up within 1 second. Always. It doesn't matter what's between you, they will always light up. And I was just barely outside that circle with him. So, another KV-1 here. Oh, and yes, I do usually shoot my first shot without fully zooming in. Okay, well, he's behind the hill. I decide that, okay, I have a better chance of taking out the M8A1 here. The enemy M8A1, obviously. So I go for him. It's a more pressing one because he's going after artillery. Which at this point, I kinda like to keep in play because we can definitely use him. Since we're down on heavies and they still have 2. Yeah. Yeah, and Lola takes out the other M8A1. So we killed our counterparts. Okay, the KV is over there. So let's see if we can get some flanking shots into the KV. Lola nails another tank over there. We're both at 3 kills now. Crap, we just lost 2 people there. That's not good. Okay. We don't have a lot on him. And this, by the way, to reload, it's pretty fast. Okay, so we don't have a good shot on that KV. We need to change our angle. So I decided to go around to this flank. Because for whatever reason, he seemed to be going back towards his own base. I don't know why. So of course I am on voice chats with Lola as well. So we're trying to coordinate a bit here. Trying to get that KV1. The martyr's saying that the artillery has no kills. That they're not good. Well, you can't really tell. Somebody asking if somebody's Dutch. Okay then. But anyways, now our arty is like the rats, they are abandoning base. Abandon ship, abandon ship. So I can't light the KV1. Interesting. So I decide to go find their artillery. Oh, one thing to note about this tank. What? What? Their artillery is going through the middle? Dang it. That was just a clutch shot. I was gonna lose him anyway, so I had to fire, but Lola nails him for her 4th kill. Yeah, but we're not done yet. But anyways, what I was saying is, one thing you need to know about this tank is its speed can be your downfall. Be very, very, very careful using its speed in multiple ways. Don't get ahead of yourself. Holy shit, okay, the KV went that way. Crap. I'm nowhere near that. Dang it. That's not good. You know what else isn't good? They're capping our base, and that. Shit. Wow. That was a bit of a lucky shot. It's like, I'm gonna lose him behind the hill anyways. Might as well fire. Now, this was a bit stupid of me-ish. As you can see, he's still lit up, which means I'm still lit up, so he damn well knows where I'm going. I should have just waited there, go invisible, and then go around. But yeah, this tank is not a good flanker, because its acceleration is not great, and we didn't even scratch them. Yes! Into the sub. As you can see, throwing this thing on the move is excessively shit. And we track him with that shot. Go around and we finish him off. And I know they're capping our base, but I needed him gone, so I'm not quite sure who the martyr is talking to. Who is he talking to? Apparently we can't open chat for some reason. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder why the hell not. Okay, well apparently I can't open chat. Oh well. Anyways, we have 2 minutes, so they seem to be spazzing out a bit, and I'm telling Lola here, just stay calm. Relax, we have more than enough time. Don't even risk it. They know where you are. You know, he's gonna be aimed at you. Don't even risk it. The B1 is saying, you guys could do it. Lola, of course. She's saying, or are they saying, spot please? Yeah. Hold on, I'm getting there. He's not expecting it. Huh. Yet his gun was aimed at me. What the hell? Let's take a look at the stats. That was a bit weird though. They were aiming me, but oh well. Let's take a look. Sharpshooter, Mastery Badge, First Class, and Brothers in Arms. Don't let the money fool you. This tank does not make that much money. Events. Anyways, took out his engine, track, and track. We killed his track actually. Got spawning damage on a whole bunch of people. Let's take a look at the team score. Hey, what a shocker. Me and Lola have the top. I did 1100 damage, he did 1000 damage. We both had a great game there, and I would say we carried that one. We got a grand total of 9 kills between us. Fight 35, hit 24, pen 20. It's not the best gun. Especially firing on the move. This thing just can't fire on the move. It's so bad. Like I said, with the event we made a buttload of money, but, you know, it was just due to events more than anything else. So that's the M8A1. It's an okay sniper, it's just not a great gun, but it functions. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.